Yo, I like AOC. Everybody knows that I think AOC is so fine, and I've been telling you, AOC, Alexander, hey, look, call me. I will fight them oligarchies for you. You know, Bernie O as is, he cannot help you fight them oligarchies. I can help you fight the oligarchies. Everybody thinks that she's crazy, but I know, I understand AOC. See, AOC lives in a different dimension than you possibly live. In her dimension, there's oligarchies to fight. And you don't see the oligarchies because let me explain it. See, we even though we all share the same place, we are all existing in multiple dimensions. Like for instance, you could be riding on the bus with somebody and you out your window, all you see is how beautiful the scenery is and the birds and the nice cars. And the person next to you, all they can see is their problems. They're living in a different dimension than you. I'm one of those people. I'm living, my dimension is lovely, it's beautiful. The birds are singing to me, everybody. That's why I'm always smiling and laughing because my dimension is nice. I live in the nice dimension, and I think AOC, she's in a different. She might be in her defense. She just might be in a completely different dimension. Like for some reason, and I'll tell her this, she still thinks that she can be the president in 2028, at least the senator in New York. In which either one of these things are actually preposterous, but I don't know. In her dimension, that might be possible. We don't live in. I don't live in the same. I live in a different dimension as her. Like I said, I live in a happy dimension, but not a crazy dimension. She's crazy. Yo, my name is Marcus Russell. You're watching the Marcus Russell Show. Make sure you tap that like and subscribe button. Check out what Trumpito had to say about AOC's 2028 run. Let's get right to the video.
Allies close to New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez reportedly believe she is considering a run for Senate or even the White House. But President Trump says her policies would only hurt America.
She's the wrong philosophy for the country in terms of keeping America great. We're making it great. She's got a little spunk. She's got a little something that's good, but her philosophy is bad for the country. I don't think that philosophy can come close to winning.
Fox News contributor Hugh Hewitt joins me now. Hugh, great to have you on the program. I want to read a quote from the New York Post editorial board who says this could actually be a good thing for the country, an AOC presidential run, because it will, quote, force the Democrat Party to either finally quit playing footsie with the far left or go all in and so get slaughtered, opening the way for a new, sane liberal party to surface. You agree with that, Hugh?
I do. I do think that Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez comes out of the Democratic Socialist wing of the party. It is hard left. And I also think, I want to point this out, Todd, when she took to the floor of the House last week to attack Charlie Kirk, it was below the standards of common decency that most Americans expect. And on the other side of yesterday, which I believe will go down as probably the world's largest ever evangelical moment and the emotional moment where Erica Kirk forgave the killer, the testimonies of Vice President Vance and Secretary Rubio, President Trump's salute to no, there's nothing that anyone with a good heart can't accomplish. That on the other side of that, most Americans, and I think Americans playing between the tens, not even the 20s, but between the tens, are going to say she lacks the basic decency we expect out of someone coming from the Democratic Party. Add on these far left-wing positions that she holds, and her charge against Charlie of ignorance, which was rebutted by like Dr. Larry Arnn, president of Hillsdale College yesterday, and Dr. Ben Carson, the brain surgeon and former HUD secretary, and you're going to find yourself looking at a big mountain. I think the sequence of events, from her comments on the floor to that hugely evangelical testimony that went on for hours about the objective truth of Christianity yesterday, to this week, her stock crashed over the weekend, because most Americans are good-hearted and not that crazy about politics, and especially about extremist politics, and her policies are extreme. So I think the Post is correct.
No, I don't like the way he just roasted AOC like that. Because, no, okay, her stock might have crashed, but she's still fine. She's still the same fine as she was. Sometimes you can't have the beauty and the brains. You know what I'm saying? She's just missing a couple marbles. Then quit talking about AOC like that. That was crazy how he just went in on her like that, man. And if she wants to try to be president, then let her try to be. For real, they said it was gonna be the disaster these damn Democrats deserve. Did y'all read that? That's crazy. Nah, it'll never happen though. You know, cause she'll get rid of beef, so we can go green again. Who wants to do that? I love beef. You see where I'm at? I'm at the delicious burger right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I'm not about to vote for you. So you get rid of that meat. Now check it. AOC. Call me, baby. I'll fight them oligarchies for you anytime. Anytime you got an oligarchy. Where are the oligarchies? I ain't seen none, but I will fight an oligarchy. I know being his old ass can't help you. Sanders, he can't do nothing against no oligarchies. And for you to have more patience with her. She lives in a different dimension than you until you raise your frequency. Until you can raise your frequency and get on her dimension, you'd have no clue what's going on in that realm. And that's my story. Make sure you tap that like and subscribe button. My name is Marcus Russell. Until next time, peace.